Consider the priceless blessing of life, breathing, thinking, enjoying, and loving yourself when you wake up. Your thoughts determine how happy you will be in life. Scrutinize yourself. Avoid engaging in fantasies of possessing what you do not have. Instead, count up the blessings you currently have, and then gratefully recall how you would crave them if they were not yours. There is a source of strength that will appear as you look. Life's purpose is to avoid falling into the mad category rather than to support the majority. Going forward, keep in mind that everything that makes you feel resentful is not bad luck. Rather, accepting it with dignity is fortunate. Acknowledge whatever is weaved into your fate and embrace it for what might better suit your requirements. This need not bother you. You don't have to make it into something. If we can learn to be apathetic toward things that don't matter, we can all have fulfilling lives. Consider yourself dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Death smiles at us all, but the best retaliation is to smile back. Your mind will take the shape of what you frequently hold in thought because the human spirit is colored by such impressions. Action impedes action. Whatever stands in your way becomes the way you control your mind. Realize this and you will find strength. Death is not something a man should fear. Rather, he should fear never starting to live. The future can be faced, if necessary, with the same rational tools that protect you from the present. Very little is required to live a happy life. It is all within you in your way of thinking. For a man, it is truly joyous to do what he was designed for. Seneca. Loss is nothing more than change, and change is nature's delight. True happiness is found in the present, free from worry about the future. It is found in being content with what we have, which is sufficient for the person who is so desirous of nothing. We all lament the passage of time, but it is actually because we dare not face the difficulties that come with it. Our days are either spent doing nothing at all, doing nothing for the purpose, or doing nothing that we should be doing. We constantly complain that there aren't enough of them, as though there will never be enough. Trials are necessary for a man to be perfected, and for a jewel to be polished. Witnessing a legendary figure battling against hardship is the world's most courageous sight. Asking ourselves what weakness we overcame today, and what virtue we gained is something we should do every night before going to sleep. I'll go back and lead the pack if you cast me among the wolves. Even though we suffer more in our imaginations than in reality, life is never complete if it is an honorable one. If you leave life the right way, it is complete. You may be afraid of dying, but is the life you lead any different from being dead? The greatest blessings in human history are found within and within reach of every one of us. A wise man is content with whatever life has to offer. Just as life is a story, so too are events. What matters is not how long life is, but how good it is. Sometimes even living is an act of courage. If you truly want to escape the things that bother you, what you need is not to be somewhere else, but to be a different person. Until we start living without them, we fail to realize how many unnecessary things we have been utilizing, not because we needed them, but rather because we had them. He suffers more than necessary, and who suffers before it is necessary. Hold on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you are older. When preparation and opportunity collide, luck is the result. Epictetus. I was training for this, I was rehearsing for this, and as each adversity comes, I resolve to be exceptional and do what needs to be done. From this moment on, swear to quit disappointing yourself, pull yourself apart from the crowd, and do what is necessary. Being a stronghold, you should fortify yourself moderately. When you are offended by someone else's actions, look inward and examine your shortcomings. This will help you forget your anger. The challenges you face will show you your strengths. Remain steadfast, and one day you will create something that endures and is worthy of your potential. No great thing is created suddenly, any more so than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I will respond that it must first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what must be done. Hold on to your genuine goals despite what is going on around you. You may be able to outwit Zeus himself, but my free will always prevail. Attach yourself to what is spiritually greater, regardless of what other people say or do. Look for the good in things outside of yourself. It is the nature of the wise to reject pleasures, but the foolish to be a slave to their care. Seek it in yourself on the occasion of every accident that befalls you, and remember to turn to yourself and query what power you have for turning it to use. Invest this moment in learning about its specifics. Answer this person. Confront this act, and stop avoiding it. Give up causing unnecessary problems for yourself. To succeed as a writer, you must truly live your life and surround yourself only with positive people who inspire you and encourage you to give your best work. Be selective about the images and ideas you allow to enter your mind. No man is free who is not the master of himself. If someone tells you that someone speaks poorly of you, do not defend yourself by saying, "He was unaware of my other faults. Otherwise he would not have mentioned these alone." It is impossible to start learning something you already know. Do not try to make things happen the way you want them to. Instead, wish for them to happen naturally, and everything will work out. Never rely on other people's praise. There is no strength in it. Personal merit cannot be obtained from outside sources. Every result of your search, motivating energy from RFS self-stoicism and correspondence,